Third person spoke. Since he'd said those words, something was different between them. If anything, he just ignores her completely. Even when they passed by each other in the hallway this morning, he didn't spare her a single glance. She was really glad, but can't help and wonder if he was planning a new game. Today, they were going for their art field project. She had to use this opportunity to make up for her lowest test scores. She suddenly felt the urge to leave, so she stood to her feet. "Where are you going?" Jisoo asked. I need to go use the bathroom before we have to leave Owne." She nodded. Elsa walked past the hallway and turned to a corner headed for the bathroom, when she almost bumped into two familiar figures, Taehyung and Gracie. She was back against the wall as they were kissing hungrily. His fingers were roaming around her body. She should have left, but it felt as if her feet were glued to the hard floor. A smirk formed at the corner of his lips as he grabbed her tightly, and she moaned aloud, arching herself to him. Elsa felt a stab of something aching in jealousy run through her. "Have you been seen enough?" Gracie's voice snapped her out of her trance. She could suddenly move. She dashed past them and fled all the way to the bathroom. Her heart was pounding wildly, as if she had been caught guilty in a crime or something. No. I wasn't jealous. I don't give a single damn about who he sleep around with. But what if he got infected with some disease and passed it to me? Elsa thought. She just prayed he totally forget about her and ignores her as he'd been doing this past week. In the class. "So class, I'm going to pair you guys up for your art field trip class project," she said, bringing out a list containing all their names. This project was really important for Elsa because that was the last chance she'll get to make up for the low score she got. Wendy and Mark, Jackson and Silky, Gracie and Jimmy. A Greek, spare me, she muttered under her breath, but still loud enough for everyone to hear, and burst out laughing. And finally, Elsa and Hanley. Minnie shot a smile at Elsa, which she returned. A loud but rumble began among her classmates about not liking their partners and asking if any for us back. "This project must be done by both parties. Your partner fails means you also fail. And no talks about scrapping now if there is nothing else, I believe. And what about me? You don't forget to mention this?" A loud voice suddenly interrupted. He strolled inside casually from the doorway where he had been standing. "Taehyung, you?" Elsa couldn't hear the rest of what Miss Annie was saying as she tried to shrink away from his gaze. "I want her," he said, pointing at Elsa with an unflinching stare. Everywhere got silent as all pairs of eyes around fell on her. "I want her to be my partner," he stated again. This couldn't be happening right now. "I'll surely fail if he become my partner, and this was my last opportunity to make up my grades," Elsa thought. "I have already paired up with her," she said as the corner of his lips quirked. He turned to Miss Annie, who was looking somewhat nervous now. A bead of sweat even formed on her forehead. Was she scared of him or something? But he's just a student, right? She's the teacher and he can't tell her what to do. You'll partner with him, Elsa. Lee, come with me. I'll pair you up with someone else, Miss Annie said. Elsa was confused at her behavior. She agreed to help her with Taehyung before, so why was she pairing her up with him? But Miss Annie, I'm already no more arguments, Elsa. Now all of you get to your work. You all just have 1 week to complete and submit the project, Miss Annie said, and walked away, leaving her dumbfounded and fine to read. Gracie, baby, why are you pairing with this loser? Gracie said with pouty expression, linking her arms to his. Ignoring her, Taehyung shrugged away from her touch and walked out the door. She shot a death glare to Elsa before followed after him. Taehyung, what was that all about, Elsa? And why do you look so pale? Taehyung asked, coming to stand in front of her. Then Elsa just kept silent. He clasped a hand on her shoulder and asked, Is he still troubling you? Jisoo told me that he had been for a very long time. When are you going to stand up to him, Elsa? You can't allow him to continue to walk over you. Elsa, I have tried that before. You don't know him. You're right. I don't know him. But this has to stop. I'll confront him about it. With that, he walked out of the class with a rage. Elsa yelled his name, running after him. Taehyung, stop! You can't do that, she cried, but he wasn't listening to her. Taehyung was ignoring her all week, and she don't want to awake the sleeping beast. He was standing just beside his locker when Taehyung reached him. His gaze zeroed on them, and Elsa's leg faltered, slowing down her steps. Oh God! Doesn't Taehyung know he was getting me into deep trouble by doing this? She felt like a weak being aloud in frustration. I want to talk to you, Taehyung said. One of Taehyung's brows quicked upward as he crossed his arms and relaxed against his locker. Taehyung, go ahead. Elsa, Taehyung, please, just let's go, Elsa said desperately. But he totally ignored her. I want you to leave her alone, he said, facing Taehyung squarely. Taehyung, and who are you to tell me what I should do or not? Are you her bodyguard or boyfriend? Taehyung, both, Taehyung replied, shocking even Elsa.